quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100. Real quick.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
And London motioning left. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Up the middle they go. Barnett, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throw left side, there's London. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Seahawks send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. This is fielded at the 27. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Tyreek Stevenson in on the stop. They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Cowboys will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Barnett. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. It's Barnett. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. In motion left is Higgins. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, 58 yards. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That's good.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
15. Go, Lou,
Now Mahomes. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Mahomes now to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A little juke. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Cowboys continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 49 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And 20. 21-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Barnett. Now he's able to break to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 18-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass complete to Higgins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Barnett. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Barnett. Good footwork at the 30. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
At the 24-yard line.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnett. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, it's Barnett. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it makes the score 21-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Adonai Mitchell
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Set to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
A short throw there to Strange.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
partner. I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat. They got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll set up the throw. Wide open receiver complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. He's up to the 20. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Well, back foot throw there is incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Throw left side, there's London.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this complete to Mitchell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
So halftime here out. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
It's a gain of 35. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Wide open, complete.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Here we go. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's over the middle, taken in by Horton.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Torrey Horton,
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Seahawks 10. Set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Now we'll see what the Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
first down. Barnett. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Mahomes going to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Drake London,
45 yards.
and the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Now here come the Cowboys.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 80, 18, right here. Ready? Stop 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He's got a man. Downfield is Horton.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Here we go. Mustang 19 cards.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
He was covered by Kyer Evo.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Torrey Horton
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Cowboys are pouring it on.
Now the try here for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Dragon 60, Viking 18, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Well, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Cougar 19.
At the 4-yard line.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And out now come the Seahawks.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Barnett. So no gain on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yellow. Hey, 40.
Now it's Mahomes again. Throw left side complete. That's Barnett. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Mahomes now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, honors the punt team, sending this one away. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over first and 10.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Now a first carry here for their running back.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. And they'll come up second and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Staying on his feet.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Point after try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
That's brought in downfield by London. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 1st down, it's Barnett. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
And caught by London.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Baby, I got you.
Now Mahomes. Into the hands of London. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Drake London, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
And 7 yards.
They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That is caught. And he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
Nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Drake London, 73 yards. And the Seahawks are able to claw one back. Extra point by Butker is on target.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Adnan Mitchell, 72 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way?
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Cowboys sack. They overloaded that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick 6 from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here.
Got the connection with Higgins on the comeback pattern.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
But time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. But this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
That one caught. It's Horton.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And escapes the sack. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This is taken at the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good blocking there and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of the... And got his man complete! And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off, and the Seahawks will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Looking for London on the out route complete.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Got a man, it's London.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.